Welcome back to more Animal Crossing New Horizons Happy Home Paradise. Last time, Tybalt approached us looking for a roommate, so this time, we are going to design a shared house between him and Octavian. This is going to be a lot of fun. This was not in Happy Home Designer, and I'm really curious to see how this goes. So we don't entirely know what Octavian's requested theme would have been otherwise, so we kind of have to improvise based on what we know. This is also a really good design test because we actually have several features that, in all honesty, I kind of forget to use a bunch. So this is actually a great opportunity to actually try to use some of these features. I didn't actually mean to turn the lights up for the custom lighting. Oops. Alright, so first of all, let's try to experiment with just placing down different items to see what works. Again, items that are new to this build seem to be given a little icon to indicate that these are new items for this set. So yeah, Octavian seems to want sort of a tropical theme. Trying to combine the tropical theme with this little like sandlot actually probably won't be that bad. At least the flooring can stay the same. The real tricky part will be trying to integrate partition walls and accent walls, which I don't think I've actually ever tried, in all honesty, so we should probably figure out how this works. Yeah, there is the ability to add accent walls, and yeah, I don't usually use this feature very much, but in this case, it might help a lot. So I guess one thing you could do is kind of like design like half of the room for one and half of the room for the other villager. This might be a little bit weird actually, but we'll see how this goes. Or like, yeah, weird combo of the two rooms. You can only have one accent wall, okay. That is not entirely what I was expecting actually. So that's actually a little bit awkward. I mean, it was Tybalt's room first, so maybe it would make more sense to have like it generally more themed to Tybalt, and then Octavian kind of like have this side of the room kind of a thing. What else do we have? Partition walls. Let's actually experiment. Can we change what the theme of the partition wall is? Because if not, this might actually make this a little bit more difficult if it's going to just be sports themed. Like all the time. So yeah, I'm trying to figure out the best way to go about this, to be honest. Again, this is actually really cool, but also like really complicated. Again, I definitely did not choose wisely here. I definitely should have thought about like characters and theming, instead of just kind of picking the first character that kind of that I talk to. But in a way that actually makes it more fun, because we have to actually improvise a lot more. Trying to like make these two themes work well together is actually going to be part of the challenge. One of my biggest pet peeves with this game, in general, is the ability to or the lack of ability of rotating objects when something's on top of it. Like, there's no way to actually select this locker because there's stuff on top of it. I just feel like that's kind of an oversight. It's not that big of a deal, to be honest, but sometimes it just feels very noticeable. I might actually get rid of that for lack of space. Can I rotate this? I cannot while carrying it, so I have to actually move everything like that, and then rotate. Move this over here. Again, maybe not the most elegant build I've ever done. Again, this kind of caught me off guard a little bit. I definitely probably should have talked to more people first, instead of just kind of accepting the first offer. But yeah, I actually want to check about accent walls. Yeah, I wish I could choose like 2 accent walls, because that would help a lot. And yeah, there were definitely some nitpicks, like, again, being able to actually choose or to see the other theme would definitely be a big help. Because as is, it's kind of just like, okay, how does this work? But yeah, since this was Tybalt's house originally, I kind of want to theme it to him first, which is why I've kind of like not divided it like directly down the middle. But that doesn't really give Octavian a whole lot of room. I'm not sure how often I'll do this, to be honest, just because it's a little bit awkward. But it's a really cool idea. It's just a little bit like tricky in terms of actually making everything work. Especially again when you have sort of like two very different types of characters like we ended up with. We don't really have a table. Oh wait, we do. We have a shell table. That'll work. Yeah, really cool idea, actually. Let's actually get rid of this and throw in the hammock. I feel like that would be better. Actually, don't know which way it's facing at the moment, so that might be really awkward later on if it's actually facing the wrong way. Actually move this over slightly to make a little bit more room for the bed. Put this little stack of fish over here. Yeah, as slightly unexpected as some of the mechanics were, because again, I definitely thought the accent walls would work a little bit differently than they actually do. Honestly, I feel like this turned out relatively okay. I do need to move this, like, pennant over here to Tybalt's side of the room. But with that being taken care of, I also need to move all the other, like, miscellaneous decor for Octavian's side of the room over. But after that, I think we're basically just about done here. I actually want to test a few things, because there are a few things where I'm not entirely sure how they work. I want to see how the life preserver works, if it works like as a seat. It does work as a seat, so I actually might get rid of the shell seat. Actually, maybe this would work better with the aesthetic. Like, this is kind of like beach themed, this is like shell themed, so it doesn't entirely match up, but maybe this is fine. Yeah, it's a little crowded. Again, if we had like another... Wait a minute, we can just do this. We can just extend it. Never mind, we can't extend it any further. Whoops. We have maxed out this room size. So yeah, a little bit more room to walk around. So yeah, overall, not too bad. Again, I do feel like this is a little limited, but yeah, overall not bad. What's the latest on the vacation home? Is it done yet? Whoa, seriously? My power fortress is complete. Alright, the name was A Slugger's Dugout, huh? Well, are we so good with that? Yeah, I feel you. It's a pretty good name as is. Good call. Thank you so much. This is the best secret hideaway a tiger could ever hope for. Wow, this guy's house looks really cool and good. Someone should photograph it for their portfolio. Whoa, who said that? Okay, just come see us again soon. Next time, we're gonna combine our hosting powers. You're gonna be so welcome to visit. So welcome. Welcome back. How did it go? Jonathan found the perfect roommate. I took care of the paperwork side of things, so it's a done deal. We've made some happy roommates. And you didn't need my help for any of it. Jonathan, Nico, thanks for being so reliable. Heh, oh come on, we're not. Okay, yeah, we are kinda great. I keep thinking about how our dear client was looking to share the fun with someone else. I imagine there are others out there who feel that way too. You know what? I think there's enough interest to officially offer a roommate matching service. Let me think about how it would work. It'd have to be for clients who already have vacation homes. When you were talking to them about remodeling and other options, you could see if they're interested. And I haven't forgotten, for helping our client find a roommate, you've earned 12,000 Poki. Nico, I'll give you your portion later, with an added bonus for your work and taking point on this task. Awesome! Thank you both for another job well done. Okay, do you want to call it a day, or do you want to keep working a bit longer? Great. It's always a good idea to chat with folks who are visiting our island and talk up the business. Good luck. Okay, so that doesn't count towards our total houses design since that was basically a remodel. So we didn't unlock anything in terms of like the overall total of houses. Yeah, we're actually ending up with a lot of jock-type villagers. So let's try to pick someone else. Oh, sorry, I was lost in thought. You work in the real estate business, right? It's time I put this thought out into the world. I want a vacation home. Oh, really? That's great. Let's strike while the iron is hot, shall we? Thanks for your time. I think I'd like for my vacation home to feel something like this. Oh, that's very nice. I really like your concept. Alright, now the next step is for you to choose an island for the client, Jonathan. An antique cottage. I feel like this would be a really good spot, actually. Yeah, let's go with this. Seems like a lovely spot. I can't wait to see it in person. Now, Alice. We found an excellent location for you, but you'll need to see it for yourself before we begin. Jonathan, please lead Alice to the site, and best of luck. So this is where I'll be vacationing, huh? It's like a dream come true. I can't wait to see the finished home. Well, I'll leave you to it. I appreciate it, and I appreciate you too. Alright, so this'll be fun. First things first. What do we have here? We have a few garden items. So I actually might have like an outdoor garden. Some topiaries, like so. Again, when they give outdoor furniture, I feel more inclined to actually do more with the exterior part of the house. But that seems to be about it. But yeah, we actually do have various DIY objects that we can actually use. I don't know how helpful some of this would be, but it's nice to have the option. Again, we have access to a lot of stuff, but it's just a matter of how much of it would actually fit the overall, like, theming of the house. I didn't mean to actually put a Christmas tree in the yard. One thing I'm also forgetting to do a lot is, changing, like, what am I trying to say? Changing the patterns on the ground. Like, I haven't really done a whole lot with, like, pathing. Just because in a lot of cases, I feel like it doesn't entirely mesh. Like, a good example right now would be, like, you can't extend the path beyond, so it would, like, start here, and then, like, with a bridge like this, you can't really make it line up with the bridge properly, so it just looks like awkwardly cut off. So in general, I tend to not actually put pathing in. Can I actually include a fence? I could. I'm just debating if I should. Also, because it's like a cabin, or like a cottage, I almost feel like switching to winter. Except now the topiaries definitely don't match, so we have to change something about this. Yeah, actually, these are probably best to be not included now that it's winter. I actually might move this tree, but I don't exactly know where to put it. I guess there's fine. Or maybe not. Let's just actually go with like a little... maybe like a patio area, almost. Like set up a little like stone spot for the little table and chairs to sit, like this. Wow, you can actually put the pathing under the house. I don't remember being able to do that in the main game, because I'm pretty sure when you build a house, it will automatically delete a path in the main game. So that's actually pretty helpful. Yeah, it actually looks really nice being able to just put the house on the path. Wish you could do that in the main game. Why is that deleting? I feel like... oh, I know why. Because there isn't anything there. That's exactly what it is. I didn't actually put a path on the underside of this part of the house, just because you can't see it. There we go. So now we can set this little table up. Very, like... maybe not best suited to have like outdoor dining in a winter environment like this. But just a little bit of extra decor, and of course we actually should probably change the exterior of the house itself. An antique cottage. So maybe something like this. Maybe like, I'm torn between some of these. It's like, how, like, quaint do I want to make it? Yeah, maybe something like this. I also tend to color theme the houses to the characters' designs. Wow, you can't select siding for this one. I didn't actually expect that. Yeah, I definitely did not expect that. Ornament wreath, actually looks pretty. If I can change the color of it, I think that would help to match with the aesthetic of the house a little bit better, like this. Yep, very cozy. So with that being taken care of, I think that's all I want to do with the outside for now, so let's head inside. And we will design an interior for Alice's house next time. So thank you for watching, and I hope you'll join me next time for more Animal Crossing: New Horizons Happy Home Paradise.